Hello, welcome back to the Play It on Repeat channel. Welcome back to another Getting Into video. On this one, we'll be returning back to Sleep Token. Caramel is the song that was requested by you guys on this one. It is from the newest record, as well as Gethsemane was the first song that I listened to from the band. I was also told by multiple people that I needed to look up lyric videos whenever I do Sleep Token. And I agree with that because I have missed out on some of the lyrics, and people are saying that their lyrics have a lot of meaning and stuff. And from what I've seen just looking up this song, apparently this song itself has quite a bit of meaning to it lyrically. So I definitely wanted to do that on this one. Real quick before we get into it, I want to remind you, just give me some recommendations down in the comments if you have them for other bands, or maybe songs from bands that I've listened to that you want me to listen to other than the songs that I already have. So yeah, I think that's the only reminder I had really before we got into it. This song is about 5 minutes or so, a little below at 4 minutes and 50 seconds. So without any further ado, let's get into this one.
Like sirens, payback for the good times. Right foot in the roses, left foot on a landmine. I'm not gonna be there, tripping on the grapevine. They can sing the words while I cry into the baseline. Wear me out like Prada, devil in my detail. I swear it's getting harder, even just to exhale.
I can't imagine trying to be incognito the way he tries. I just love their drama. This kit is so tight.
Keep dancing speech is a prison, a beautiful nightmare, a war of attrition. I'll take what I'm given, the deepest incisions. I thought I got better, but maybe I didn't.
Wow. Heck of a song for me to get start doing lyric videos for them. So, kind of like Gethsemane, this one isn't necessarily musically all the way up my alley in the beginning part. I really enjoyed the musically the back part when they got into the heavy distorted guitar stuff, obviously, because that's what I enjoy the most. Once again, the drummer, insane. He just shines throughout the entire song. But like lyrically, this one, he was talking about, like, I cannot imagine trying to be anonymous in the world as it is now, because it's almost impossible. There's always going to be weirdos that just shout your name from the rooftops, even when you don't want it to be shouted. You've got other instances of that, like with the band President. They're another band that is like has masks and stuff that don't identify themselves, and people immediately, as soon as their first single came out, it might not even been when the single came, it might have been when a teaser came out. Immediately they were like, "Oh, I know who it is. It's this guy's full government name." And maybe he didn't want you to know that. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't want you to associate him with the project. Not because he's ashamed of it or anything. Maybe he just wants to be able to do something different, which, to my knowledge, is what President is about. It's kind of what Sleep Token was about, from what I've read from people like in TikTok comments and stuff like that. Because in every single video of Sleep Token, there are people just like commenting the guy's name and like his whole life story and what he did before Sleep Token. And like, maybe, yeah, you think that his previous work should have some recognition, but that's not the way to go about it. Because he has been very, very adamant about him wanting to be anonymous in the Sleep Token thing, and I feel like you should respect it. And he talks about in this song how the stage is a prison, how it's not everything it's cracked up to be, and that's a common thread for so many rock stars and so many country singers, so many pop stars, anybody that does that kind of thing for a living. Heck, anybody that just goes to college and starts a career, like anybody can get stuck in that. Anybody can feel that way, and just because somebody is living your idyllic life doesn't mean that they don't also struggle with things within that life. Like there was a line in there about being afraid to open his own door. I assume that means that there've been weirdos that have shown up to the dude's house. Like, I cannot imagine being that like obsessed with somebody to show up to their house. And like I feel sorry for him that there are people like that. And that's like tenfold worse than just people saying your name online, because that could be dangerous. What if it's some psychopath like the guy that killed Dimebag Darrell shows up, hops on stage, and then you're just gone? Like, it is a terrifying, terrifying part of being famous that is, like with musicians especially, a lot of the time their goal is not to be famous. Their goal is to make music because they enjoy music. Like for me personally, I've been writing some music just because it's my life. Like, music is the thing that I think about more than anything else really outside of my family. And so many musicians are that way, and so many musicians just write something and put it out there and then they blow up. And they didn't ask for crazy people to start following them. They didn't ask for all this weird stuff to start happening, to start getting doxxed online, where they live, who they are, what they did before they were a musician. Like, it's not everything it's cracked up to be always. I guess, is the kind of message of this song. And it's a great message. Um, Once again, musically, first half of the song wasn't really what I love, but there are plenty of people that do love that thing. Um, and I know I can see the good in it. So, like, I very much appreciate it. I just don't know that it will be added to my playlist, if that makes sense. So, let me get off my soapbox. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Check me out in the next video. I do one every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on this channel. So, you got plenty to watch throughout the week. Um, Give me recommendations for bands or songs that you want me to listen to. And yeah, once again, thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.